wondering, tonight you're playing with 1349. How did this come about?
Well, put it simply, we asked and received, you know. We knew they were coming through, so obviously it was a tour we really wanted to do, so yeah, have to thank Old Empire for helping us secure the shows, but we really knew they were coming, it's something we wanted to do, so we just went for it, and it paid off.
Oh, that's great. With your new album, your debut album coming up on the horizon, I was wondering how different or similar is it to your earlier material?
There are parallels that can be drawn with the earlier material. It's still the sort of core of Ethereal, but obviously the lineup's different now. And we've also added a lot to the sound. You know, there's more in the way of the symphonic side of things. A little more melodic in places, maybe with lead guitar, but at the same time we're trying to sort of push outwards in all directions, so I think simultaneously it's also more extreme. Production is much more high quality, and you know, we really tried to consider the album as a whole, and you know, it flows, well, we think it flows great from start to finish, and we just really wanted to put something out which just represents where we're at now as a band. So.
I was wondering as well, the subject of writing, do you guys prefer playing shows or do you prefer writing and recording that side of things? And what are some of the rewards and challenges you find?
Yeah, I don't know, they're two very different things. I mean, we all love writing music. There's a lot of writing going on in the band at the moment for the second album, which I've been involved with, but as far as this album goes, the album is actually musically written before I joined. I wrote all the lyrics and vocal arrangements, obviously, and that was good fun for me. I do really enjoy writing, but nothing compares to doing a show, really. That is, you know, things like writing and recording, that's, you know, the work and the creative side, and that's all well and good, but when you play a good show, that's the payoff, that's when everything comes to life, you know, everything that you've done comes together, and really when everything makes sense, so definitely the show is the best part for me.
Okay. If you guys could share a stage with any band, either at a gig or a festival, who would it be and why?
What a question. No, for Ethereal, actually, I want to say Emperor. Yeah, if it could be any band, Emperor would be quite something. And obviously, I saw them on this run. They just did the previous reunion as well, and they're just a fantastic band. I think for me, the best black metal band. I just have such admiration for them. Obviously, they have a huge fan base and worldwide recognition. So yeah, it's improbable as it may be, to share the stage with someone like Emperor would be incredible.
Would you say that they're an inspiration to you?
Yeah, I think that would be fair to say. I think, I don't know, in Ethereal we have fairly differing tastes, but Emperor is one of those bands that everyone likes, I guess. So yeah, they're influential, definitely, on their playing style.
That's great. Yeah, if you could give any advice to any UK or something like this band at the moment, what advice would you give them?
Just work hard, that's the only advice I can give. That's what we've done and what we continue to do. Hard work pays off, you know. You know, that's that's about all the advice I can give, you know. Be original and find your own way of doing things, and whatever's working for you, then keep working that way, and you know, stand your ground and don't compromise what you do.
I was wondering if you could tell us about some of the lyrical themes coming up.
Yeah, sure. We're not one of these. We're not a band that uses like a sort of. We're not like a concept band or anything. You know, like at least I'm going to talk about the lyrics that I've written for the new album. But you know, when I'm writing, it's really just trying to get in touch with the feeling I get from the song itself. And basically, the lyrics aren't written from. They're just written from, you know, my own worldview, my own viewpoint. A lot of the themes on the album are fairly apocalyptic, misanthropic, and kind of focused around like the concept of death and what that means, and also just a look at humanity as it is today. And yeah, it's just all from my perspective. You know, it's really important to me that when I'm performing the songs or recording the songs that I mean what I'm saying. I think that it's really important to feel what you're doing, and so yeah, all the content of lyrics are just like from my own headspace, my own view of the world, and yeah.
On that note, what comes first, you guys? Music first or the lyrics first?
Music comes first. You know, it's important to me when I'm writing the lyrics that the vocal rhythms, you know, sync up perfectly with the music. You know, that's an important part of the way that I write, is making sure that the words work for the song itself. So for me, the song has to come first.
Also, if you were trapped on a desert island, which 3 albums would you bring? And why?
Trapped on a desert island, 3 albums. I don't think I could live with only 3 albums. I'm a massive collector. I've got thousands. Do you know, it would... I don't know, I suppose I'd have to take only one black metal album. I don't really listen to black metal, so yeah, I'd take one black metal album. I'd take one just classic metal album, because I'm a fan of all the classic bands, and that's probably something a little mellow, maybe some classical to stop myself going insane on this island. But I couldn't possibly choose one album off the top of my head. I'd be sat here all night trying to think what I'd take. You know, I could never pack for such an occasion.
Yeah. Okay. Where would you ideally like to see Ethereal in, say, 5 years' time?
Realistically or unrealistically?
However you...
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, everyone in the band is very driven. You know, this is what we want to do. We just want to take it as far as we can. So, ideally, in 5 years' time, we'd like to have made some major festival appearances. Have the second album, possibly even the third album, out in that time. So, you know, a decent back catalogue. By that point, I'd like to be in a headlining position, you know, headlining our own tours, and to have travelled out into Europe and States and across the world.
Any festivals in particular?
Well, there's a lot of great festivals around at the moment. You know, obviously, Woodstock in the UK would be fantastic. European-wise, you know, Blastfest looking great. You know, Inferno, Hellfest. Yeah, so every nation has its own great metal festival at the moment. You know, so there's I want to do them all.
Okay. All right. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.